Throughout the annals of art history, crime has served both as a muse and a medium, capturing the complexities of human nature, societal structures, and moral dilemmas. From the grand tapestries of medieval Europe to the gritty realism of modern street art, the depiction of crime in art reflects our evolving perspectives on justice, morality, and human behavior. Let us embark on a journey through time to explore how artists have depicted crime, what these representations reveal about societies, and how they continue to provoke thought and dialogue. In the early stages of art history, crime often found representation in religious and moralistic art. Think of medieval depictions of biblical tales such as the Judgment of Solomon or the Fall of Man. These works were not merely illustrative, they served didactic purposes, conveying moral stories to largely illiterate populations. Through these narratives, crime was portrayed with an emphasis on divine justice, underscoring the belief that moral transgressions would inevitably lead to divine retribution. As we move into the Renaissance and Baroque periods, the approach to crime in art becomes more complex and nuanced. Caravaggio, with his dramatic use of chiaroscuro, brought to life scenes of violence and betrayal with intense realism, humanizing criminals and victims alike. His work, Judith Beheading Holofernes, is a striking example, capturing a moment of righteous violence with a realism that invites viewers to consider the humanity and motivation of both executioner and victim. This marks a significant shift, where the focus moves from divine justice to human emotion and moral ambiguity. The 19th century, a period of rapid industrialization and social change, saw the rise of realism and impressionism, art movements that sought to portray everyday life in all its facets, including crime. Artists like Honoré Daumier and Gustave Courbet depicted the harsh realities of poverty, crime, and social injustice. Their works were often critical of contemporary society, highlighting how crime was not merely a personal failing, but a symptom of broader systemic issues. The portrayal of crime shifted from individual morality to social critique, inviting audiences to question the structures that breed criminal behavior. Moving into the 20th century, the rise of modern and contemporary art brought with it a more introspective and often abstract approach to the depiction of crime. Artists like Picasso and Dalí used crime as a metaphor in their work, exploring themes of violence and chaos amid the backdrop of world wars and social upheaval. Picasso's Guernica, for instance, uses fragmented imagery to convey the horrors of war, blurring the lines between crime and political violence, victim and perpetrator. Art became a tool for questioning reality, challenging perceptions, and engaging audiences in complex social dialogues. In the contemporary art world, crime and its representation have transcended traditional mediums, finding a voice in street art and digital platforms. Artists such as Banksy use public spaces to comment on crime, justice, and societal norms, often with a subversive twist. His works blur the lines between legality and illegality, art and vandalism, challenging the viewer to reconsider the boundaries and definitions of crime itself. In this context, art becomes not just a reflection of crime, but an act of social commentary and activism. Throughout history, crime in art has served as a mirror, reflecting societal attitudes towards justice, morality, and human nature. From divine retribution to social critique and existential inquiry, these depictions reveal much about the times and contexts in which they were created. As societies have evolved, so too have the artistic interpretations of crime, each era bringing new perspectives and insights. In conclusion, the depiction of crime in art is not merely a catalog of human vice. It is a rich tapestry that weaves together the threads of history, culture, and morality. As we reflect on these artistic interpretations, we are invited to consider the nature of crime itself, its causes, its manifestations, and its implications for individuals and societies. Through the lens of art, we gain a deeper understanding of the human condition, one where crime, morality, and justice are but facets of the intricate mosaic that is humanity.